Hey guys, this is Rick, aka Longhorn Arrow, and I'm about to play um, Alliance Battle Combat Day. As you see, I'll be using my Tier 2 Carnage, Tier 2 Groot with Hulkbuster as lead. Um, Now, other people may use Deathlock or um, She-Hulk as lead. She-Hulk is nice because she gives a 48% damage increase to or against males. However, I still don't know if the Frost Beast is considered a male or not. Certainly, that leadership would help against the goons, um, but I don't know if it helps against the beast or not. But the reason I choose Hulkbuster instead of any others is just because Hulkbuster is um, one of Carnage's strikers, appearing with a 19% chance when you attack. Um, I like to have strikers on the team because they'll show up randomly and throw some attacks in, help clear the minions or do some damage to the Frost Beast to help things go a little bit quicker. Um, but not everybody has Hulkbuster, so Deathlock is definitely a good option. I used to use Hulk, but he's not really good for Alliance battle. He doesn't do enough damage, even though his leadership is actually better than Hulkbuster's. Um, and Deathlock is good, because he does quite a bit of area of attack damage, but I don't like him because he's not a striker for Carnage. So since I'm not going to actually be using anyone to do the attacks other than Carnage, that's really why I want to have somebody who's a striker, because I'm never going to intentionally call one of the others in to do any attacking. Now I will call in Groot um, when I get in trouble. Um, so since I don't have like a super high recovery rate on Carnage right now, actually let's see what the recovery rate actually is. But anyway, since it's not like a like one of the old style recovery obelisks or the old style recovery gears, 53%. So he's got a recovery with my cards and everything. He's got recovery rate of 167%. So because it's not max recovery, then I like to have Groot sort of as a crutch, really. In case I get in trouble, I can call Groot in and heal him. And like I say, Groot's not going to be there to really do any attacking. He's there purely to heal the others. He can maybe do some attacking early on, but there's really no point. But later on, he's definitely not very good. There's his stats right there. Um, so let's get right to it. So you see there, Mega Pain is currently in the lead in our alliance battles. He has been consistently number one for several weeks now, so he's definitely got all the best strategies, and he actually gave us a few tips earlier today, so I'm going to try to work some of those into the video if I can, although I'll be doing some of the things for the first time today, so no promises on how well I do. I know I'll complete AB today. I just don't know if I'm going to get over 265,000 points. In fact, I don't even know if I'll get over 263. I know I'll complete it, get over 260, but how high of a score I get, I'm not too sure. And by the way, I pretty much always mess up the first couple of times around, have to force quit and restart. I'm going to try to avoid doing that today. Usually it's just I get too impatient and get myself in trouble. So I'm going to try to remain a little more patient this time. so I don't get in trouble, and so I can just play one time and that's it. The rotation throughout the entire game for Carnage is going to be 6-star attacks, 5-star attack, then the 3-star attack. I will throw in the 2-star from time to time, but most of the time just 653. And I already screwed up. I was supposed to wait until the minions came out, until all the minions came out before I attacked the Frost Beast, but I forgot. I totally forgot to wait. So one way to get a higher score, according to Mega Pain, is to wait for all the minions to come out before killing the Frost Beast. It's hard for me to do because I really do get impatient, and I just want to finish as quickly as I can so I can move on to another phase of the game. So what he did mention, though, is that as long as you have 40,000 points by the time you kill the 3rd Frost Beast, that you should get over 270,000 points by the end of the game, by the end of the battle. So let's see if I can still do that. I imagine that they've already shaved off quite a few points from me, so I'm probably not going to make that, but I don't think I'm going to restart the game if I don't. I'll just try to see if I can do it next week. And actually, I don't even really know how many waves of the mob show up during the Frost Beast. I assumed they were done spawning, so that's why I went and attacked, but maybe there were still going to be a few more. Okay, so now I'm going to wait for them to all show up again. I don't remember if this is the 3rd. I think this is already the 3rd beast. So let's see if I can get over 40k by the time this is over. I do want to try to kill them before the Frost Beast kills them. So I'm less than 2,000 off, so maybe I will get still get pretty close to 270, or maybe there's still a chance to get over 270. So I sort of messed up my rotation there, as usually happens when I'm recording while playing. I forget what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, let the goons spawn. Try not to get myself killed in the process. I think they've all shown up. See there, Hulkbuster showing up. That's why I like to have him as lead. So you saw there I threw in the 2-star real quick. I usually cut it off before it's actually finished and go into the 3-star. Basically, if the shield is still up, then I'll hit the 2-star and then go straight to the 3-star from there. And as I get further into the game, I'm gonna really be hitting the skills rapidly so that I always have the shield up while calling my skills. I'm already not paying attention to what I'm doing, so I gotta get some heals in quick. And if I get in trouble, that's why I have Groot here to save my ass. Perfect time. There we go. So now I'm all good. So I guess when you're trying to run around letting goons spawn, then of course maybe a couple of the goons will get killed by the Frost Beast, or maybe not. Maybe they're. I think Mega Pain actually mentioned that they were strong enough by this point that the goons' screams are not going to kill him. Whoops. Let's hope I get a Groot heal in here. A little bit of a Groot heal there. I'll take it. What I am going to do... Oops, damn it. Hit the wrong one. I meant to hit Hulkbuster first. So now I got to run around. I was going to hit Hulkbuster, do a few attacks, and then call Groot in to heal Carnage, but screwed up. So let's see if I can do this safely. Yeah, got plenty there. Got plenty of heal there from that. So that's what I do when I get in serious trouble. Just call Groot in real quick. Best way to do it is to call in Hulkbuster or whoever your lead is. Clear out some of the goons first, and then once Carnage is ready, then you call in Groot, hit the heal skill, and get stand in the healing ring and do a few attacks. You know, I guess once you get probably by the fifth Frost Beast, you can really start attacking the goons early on. At least I think you can, because you're not going to be able to kill the Frost Beast that quickly. So if more goons are going to spawn, I think they'll show up, even if you start killing the goons right away. So you got to make sure to run around and grab those healing blobs while you're still protected by your invincibility. Otherwise, all it's going to take is one scream or one hit, and you're going to get possibly killed. The Frost Beast can do enough damage at this point that he could kill your Carnage that easily. Got a little help from Hulkbuster there. So in order to clear out the goons as quickly as possible, and take as little damage as possible, kind of act like a sheepdog, herd them into a tight circle, get them all at once with some help from Hulkbuster. Then repeat the same thing here. Start out in large diameter circles, and then just get slowly smaller and smaller and smaller circles until you got them all pretty tightly grouped. Then you attack. keep doing that. So as soon as I start to see my health go down a little bit, then of course I'm going to make sure that I have a heal in my rotation. Jumped in there a little too soon. Lost a little bit of health, but should be fine, I hope. Sorry guys, I'm concentrating very hard now, so that's why I'm not talking too much. Once battle starts getting harder, the more I talk, the more mistakes I make, so I kind of just have learned to shut my mouth and play. But hopefully you guys understand the skill rotation now, basic strategies, and once you got it down, you just really repeating over and over and over. Bring them out, bring the goons out. Herd them into a circle, into a tight group, that is. Run around in a circle, herd them into a tight group, but they're already a pretty good group. Try not to get shot by them, because they will do a lot of damage by now. I think I'm still doing well on time. I really wasn't paying too much attention, but I don't think this is much different than I usually do. I should have run and got those blobs while the Frost Beast was still screaming. I don't know what I wasn't paying attention. I should have picked him up. I don't think it's going to hurt me too much. There you go, I got some blobs there. So I think if I were to just pay a little more attention and maybe not lose my patience at sometimes, I could probably actually eventually do just fine without Groot, and maybe bring in another striker that might do some additional damage for me. But I'm comfortable with this team, so I think that's pretty much what I'm going to stick with until I just have some amazing new team to use instead. You definitely need to have your invincibility when that Frost Beast screams, because you're not going to survive it. think I'm starting to feel like I really need to pick up the pace here. What am I at? 230. I don't know if I was moving too slowly or not, but I'm a little bit worried about having only 4 minutes left. I have no idea where I'm usually at by this point. That seems like not a whole lot of time. So maybe that would be the advantage of using She-Hulk as the lead, is maybe she'd be giving you a better boost and you'd be able to clear some of these faster. We'll see. I might still be fine. 245 now. Yeah, I guess I'll be fine. I mean, I haven't. I've been beating Combat AB ever since I got Carnage Tier 2, so there just shouldn't be any reason why I wouldn't finish today. Whoops. But I don't think I'm going to get 270,000 points unless I get lucky here. Whoa. Hey, well there you go. Almost right at 270,000 points. So hey, thanks Mega Pain. Awesome advice on letting all the goons spawn during Frost Beast 1, 2, and 3. And of course, you gotta herd the goons that are coming out before the Frost Beast. Get them all into a tight group. Kill them at once. I like to have Hulkbuster as lead because of course his all attack leadership, but also because he's Carnage's striker, appearing at 19%. You saw him appear a whole lot throughout the battle, which just makes it easier for me. So even though I'm not using She-Hulk, don't have her 48% damage increase, Hulkbuster is doing some of the attack for me, so he's also inflicting damage. So I think it probably balances out in the end. But there are other leaders you can use. I like Groot because he helps me when I get in trouble. You saw that I had to use him one time. If I were paying a little more attention, I probably could have managed without Groot. I think that's just a matter of practice. So not everybody's going to need to have Groot in there. Another thing that I like about having Groot is mine, of course, is T2, so he's healing Carnage randomly throughout the battle as well. So I don't always have to call him in. He sometimes there's just a random heal that he gives when I get attacked. So it just ultimately gives me a little more peace of mind that I'm going to survive, and that if I get in trouble, that I can recover. And as you see, I still got a score of 270k plus. So looks all in all like that's an excellent combination of characters to use. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks.